So Gene Silver said, brother, Movzar UFC, you talk so much, but where are your fights? While you're sitting around, a guy you already beat is about to fight for the title. Staying undefeated without action is easy. You're just another one who talks too much and does too little. Yo! Jesus Christ, man. Fried him. Thank you for the 2. What's going on, Phantom Hughes? Already read this one. Remember when Luque was a marauder? I do, before Wonderboy put hands on him. Thoughts on Volk versus Lopez? I'm going to go with Lopez. Thank you for the 32 months of membership. Yeah. That would be crazy. Thank you for the 32 months of membership. If you could be stuck in an apocalypse with one UFC fighter, who would it be and what 3 guns would you have? Who would it be? Probably Bryce Mitchell. You know? Don't you think Bryce Mitchell would be the fighter that would be the greatest thing? I'm not even saying that because he's based. Farming, agriculture, raising livestock. He knows how to build. He knows how to fix things. Like, it actually would be Bryce. He probably knows how to shoot. He can make a bow. I remember him being on The Ultimate Fighter ages ago, making a bow and arrow. He can hunt. You know? It would be Bryce. It would absolutely be Bryce. Bryce is considered dumb now, but if the world went, Bryce would be the genius amongst us. As much as people don't like that. You know? He actually would be. And he's a God-fearing man. So he would, like, have hope and faith. You know what I mean? In such a disastrous moment. So, I don't know. Probably Bryce Mitchell, unironically. What 3 guns would I have? Silenced pistol. Sniper rifle with a silencer. I don't know what one I would have. I don't know. I only know guns from COD. So, let's say a Barrett 50 cal. Because I wouldn't want to have to sort of, like, reload it every time. So, a sniper rifle with rounds and a magazine. Rather than a bolt action rifle. I'd take that. So, a Barrett 50 cal. Maybe a pistol. Like a, you know, a Walther with a silencer on the end. And then probably some kind of like close range shotgun as well. I wouldn't even like, well, maybe I would, instead of a pistol, go with an AR silence. Like a silenced Galil pistol, a silenced Galil, a silenced Barrett 50 cal, and then some kind of like short nose, sort of like sawn off shotgun. To get loud if I needed to, you know. Don't have to be too accurate. Guru gets commentary job, then Rogan and DC quit. Nah, I don't think I'll get that. Thank you for the $2. Cruz's commentary yesterday was fucking awful, though. I was watching back the Patterson versus Barlow fight, dude. He literally made up a 3-punch combination that Barlow didn't even throw. Let alone that didn't even really land. He didn't even throw it, and Cruz just made up that he landed a 3-punch combination. You know, Patterson stung him with a clean shot. Barlow threw nothing back, and Cruz went, well, that's the thing, man. Patterson lands that one shot, but Barlow, as you see, is willing to land the 3-punch combination back. And I'm like, dude, he didn't even throw then. I know you're being biased, but he didn't even fucking throw anything. Impression of Leon and Jones walking around a corner and startling Ariel, which scares Leon and startles Jones. Come on, John. Let's go. Thank you for the 5. There you go. Luana didn't deactivate, but she deleted the Red Rocket video. I know. I don't need the DM as proof. I've already seen it, and that's one enough. Okay? That's already one too many times that I've seen it. All right, buddy? Lol at Ariel posting WWE nonsense. Also, look at the crowd of the event. All white men enjoying that childish bread and circus. Dude, it really does pain me inside to see the crowd of WWE events, man. Come on, we're better than this. What are you doing in the crowd cheering that shit on? I mean, look at the crowd. I mean, it is a bit of a mix-up here and there, but it's just fucking... What are you doing there? How are you amped up by that in any way? And look at them all with their phones out as well. It's just such... Certain things just make me think that the people are retarded. The people are retarded. Of the people, for the people, but the people are retarded. They shouldn't be able to vote. They shouldn't. These guys, you're grown man. There's not a child in the fucking crowd that I'm noticing right here. You're all grown men watching WWE. What is going on? What is going on? Thank you for the 5. 2. What's your favorite number? 271 or 4570? 4570 might over. Because it's actually a real number. I honestly think DDP submitting Hamzat is likely to happen if he survives the first round. Okay. Thank you for the 5 Australian dollars. I could see it. Submitting him, I don't know, but if he could draw a bad shot out of him, he's got a nasty guillotine. So that might not be a bad bet. Because it might be the least expected thing. But if Chimaev's being beaten up, he will shoot to resort to it, you know? My dad is a Bo Nickel glazer and argued with me that he'd submit Paulo Costa. Okay, thank you for the $5. Interest called Hogs of War. On your nan's carpet while eating mayo with crisps. Good songs. Good times, sorry. Thank you very much for the $5. Mayo with crisps, huh? As a puss. The grease in the eye thing is such a woman excuse. Chat, I may have to make a Gervonta Davis documentary. I may have to do it. Don't you think? I might have to. All of the evidence already, and now he's taking a knee in a boxing fight because the lotion of his braids is getting into his eyes. Come on now, man. Thank you for the $2. I don't get how grown men can be into WWE. I said it to Ariel on Twitter today. Did Tank Davis lose? He should have done, right? Dude, boxing is so uneventful though, man. It's such an uneventful sport in general. Most of the big fights are just like, ugh, I wonder who's going to get... Like, the only thing... like, yes or no, chat, the most exciting thing about a boxing match is wondering if they're going to fuck up the decision or not. I don't ever hear anyone in boxing actually discussing the fucking rounds or the moments in the fight. All they talk about is the decision and the scorecards. Every single main event, pretty much. It's actually insane. I know we have robberies in MMA as well, but every single big boxing event, it's just about, oh, the decision controversy. The fight was okay. Don't get me wrong, the fight was okay, but it was done some pathetic shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how grown men can be into WWE. I said it to Ariel. You said on Twitter, I've been thinking about this a lot. Why did The Rock slit his throat like that? And I said, you are 42 years of age, Ariel. Come on. How are we still getting amped up about WWE at this point? Rare Good Mood Guru sighting. W Caretaker. Thank you for the $2. I don't have a caretaker, but I'm doing well. I have a new purpose. Did Tank Davis lose? No. Thank you for the $2. No, I don't think. No. But he could have done. To be honest with you, it could have been a draw. But with if they would have given Roach the points from Tank taking the knee, then he would have lost. I don't think that Roach won it overall. But if they would have called that a 10 count, if he took the knee, which they should have done, then, you know, it is what it is. Good Charlotte, I don't want to fall in love. What is that? I don't want to fall in love. Good Charlotte, I don't want to fall in love. What one's that? I was listening to some... that one. Thank you for the $2. Tank blamed the sweat in his eye for the knockdown. Pathetic. I mean, it wasn't a knockdown. He did just take a knee because of his eye. But you can't do that in the middle of a boxing match. This would be the perfect opportunity for Buckley to take the YN fan base. True. Very, very true. Very true. Thank you for the $5. He needs to. Thank you for the $10. Cool, we having a defending interim champ campaigning to fight for the championship belt. Anyway, thank you for the $2. Keep Tank, I guess. What the fuck? Roach made it competitive, that's all. It's stated in the rules that if a fighter takes a knee without being punched, it isn't considered a knockdown. Well, I don't really care. It's just controversy in it. Thank you. But yes or no, chat? If it wasn't Tank Davis, it would have been considered a knockdown. That's all I'm saying about it. Like, although it's in the rules that if they take a knee without being punched, he did get hit with a jab before that. So there's a gray area, and the gray area will benefit the star in that situation. If Roach took a knee after getting hit with a jab and then tried to say it was because there was grease in his eye from his braids, they would have called it a knockdown and started a 10 count. Simple as that. So even though it's in the rules and there's someone finds a thing here in the Queensberry rules and you know, and this type of shit, it is just privilege towards the star. And I saw Terence Crawford weighing in on it like he didn't groin shot KO Amir Khan. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Grey Beanie adds to the loop. Tank doesn't have power. No, he does. It's just, you've got to land it perfect. You know what I mean? He's a small dude, Tank Davis. A very small dude. Like, tiny. Tank Davis is a tiny little, barely a male. You know what I mean? Like, he's a child-sized human. Like, you got to land it perfect and spin jaws if you're going to get KOs like that. And that's what he does, to be fair. You don't see him putting down people with jabs and shit. You know what I mean? Makhachev wins. Out. It's a risky one, though. I'd say Makhachev, though. Decision. 48-47. Goodness. I saw a video of someone traveling through India today on YouTube earlier today. There's no point recycling, chat. Them motherfuckers are going to pollute this whole fucking planet. Like, honestly, like, we might as well just dump shit into the sea with them and get it over with. I've seen a video of some guy traveling through India and shit, and it's just like, dude, you can't even see the water of the river. You know? There's no point. There really is no point recycling. Here I am every week. I'm like making sure I put the recycling stuff in the right bin. There's no fucking point, dude. There really is no fucking point. And I can only imagine Africa and all of this, you know. In the original Matrix, men hit their wives. And it was perfect. Okay, thank you for the 2. And Khabib wanted to join so bad. Kurt Kaz. Yeah, I've shouted Kurt Kaz. He was in the UK a while ago. And he showed that he was in London. And I responded like, yo, what's up, man? You in London? Let's meet up. And he wasn't in London. He left to go somewhere else. So I felt like a needy fucking bitch groupie. So I was like ashamed. So I tried to like... I messaged him like, dude, you're in London, let's fucking meet up. Because I'm a big fan of Kurt Kaz. I like Kurt Kaz. I used to watch his videos all the time. And he follows me as well. And he watches mine sometimes as well. So I like reached out. And then he was like, oh, no, I'm up north now. And I was like, oh, well, I was just reaching out to ask where I should go. And I tried to spin it into like a... I was just looking for random conversation anyway. It wasn't just to meet up, you know. Like, fuck, dude, what a lame. I probably seem so... Thank you for the $2. Are Jay's to blame for the EU borders, be honest? Probably, yeah. I'd say so. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, definitely. But not that. We're also to blame, you know. There's no... Where's the retaliation? I almost feel like they were doing an experiment thinking there would have been a retaliation by now. Don't you also think that a little bit about the whole